Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here with two amazing artists, all the way from Chile. We have Pato Cisterna and we have Rodrigo Quevedo. Luckily, I was able to get them together to be able to talk to them about what they do as artists in Chile, where they live, where they're from, and also how they're living the situation of the pandemic at the moment. So I'm just going to ask questions out, and hopefully both of you can remember. But firstly, can you, Pato, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a bald guy. I'm a fat guy. I'm a funny guy. I'm a freaking entrepreneur guy. I'm just kidding. I'm Patricio Cisterna. I'm a TV director. I'm a communicator here in Chile. I also work and study in the United States. Like 5 years ago, I do a TV show called Hacedor de Hambre, which is a guy who is looking for the best food in Chile and the best type of food that is on the hands of the entrepreneurs. We made a TV show here, Francisco, who is trying to give them visibility, give them the opportunity to be what they want to be. They want to show what they got, what they do, what they dream about. So when we create this TV show with Rodrigo, we're starting from the bottom, like I don't know what we're gonna do
with a small camera.
With no camera
resources. Yeah, no camera.
Yeah, it wasn't just a small camera. When we start planning all these moments, what we want to do with this small camera. Rodrigo asked me, "What do you want to do? Like, you want to be famous? You want to be one of like walking type of guy who is going in the street and give an autograph?" I say, "No, I want to help people." So, Francisco, when you ask me who I am, I think I'm a dreamer. I'm a entrepreneur. I want to be in different places in order to get help, to help others. This is my call. This is my dream. This is what I'm working every day. That's why the Hacedor de Hambre born, the radio show born, the food festival born also. Just trying to help people. And I'm a TV director. That's the main thing.
Thank you. Okay, Rodrigo, what about you?
Well, I'm a TV director as well. We studied together with Pato in the 90s, a long time ago.
Early 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember this because my first time.
Yeah, you were there
1994.
at that time. Yeah. Well, we started 5 years ago, Pato.
5 years ago, 2015.
Yeah. With the Hacedor de Hambre project from zero, no resources, nothing. With this dream of Pato to help other people to reach the TV. They have no resources to pay for publicity. Then we were an opportunity for them to be on TV, to be seen all over the country. Mm-hmm. So that's the basis of the project. Well, I'm a musician, amateur musician too. We're doing some with my wife. We're doing some videos on Facebook. All of this motivated by the pandemic. We have now more time for these kind of things. So we sit here. I grab my guitar, and we're making some covers, acoustic covers. So well, the pandemic for us has been not as bad. That's the point. So well, Ow! My cat, sorry.
It's not a cat
Right.
lover also.
That's what happens when you do an interview with a cat sitting on your
Yeah.
lap.
Exactly. You get scratched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So tell me a little bit about how you created. What you mentioned a bit about Hacedor de Hambre. How would you translate Hacedor de Hambre? What are
Like
you trying to say by that title?
Hunger maker, no? Something
It's
like
a
that.
hungry maker, literally.
Yeah,
Literally
literally.
is a hungry maker. But when I create the name was, I think it was the upside down. The hungry to make, you know? I was hungry to make Francisco a TV show. I was hungry to make a little space where people can communicate all their dreams, you know, all the efforts and all the stuff. So when you ask me what the Hacedor de Hambre means for real, I think it's it's like the hungry to make things happen. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
A maker.
Yeah.
It's a maker.
So have you got any? I mean, I've watched quite a few of the programs, which is kind of annoying watching them because it really makes you miss not just the food, but the way in which people connect and are, and the way they're so welcoming in the way they were. I mean,
Exactly.
When you first started, you were both very thin, and
I don't know what's your point right here, buddy. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Can you mention some of the places you went and what really stood out? Which things stood out about all that? Because for me, the most powerful thing about, or at least one of the most powerful things about the program is how you showed living culture. Because that's what it is. It's so beautiful that living culture through food, which is one of the most powerful ways of connecting people.
Exactly.
What were highs for you? What things really have stood out?
I think it was it's exactly like you say. It's the culture. It's their dreams. It is the the basics things that you have on the street when you walk. You know, it's not a fancy restaurant. I'm not against them. I'm just, we're not gonna show that type of restaurants. We want to do a huge speaker where we can communicate culture, naturalidad. How you say that? Is like a naturality, right? Naturality.
Yeah, a natural context. Yeah,
It's a natural context. When we went to those places and they say, "Hey guys, we are the Hacedor de Hambre crew, and we want to interview guys," be spend the time with you. We go just as it is. We don't touch nothing. We don't move things to look that place better. I don't know, but we just want to catch the reality of the effort and on the fight, the daily fight that these guys on the street selling food had. The same thing happened on England, on Spain, France, Argentina, Brazil. People from the streets had a lot of stuff to give to others. One of them is love. One of them is like dreams, a new moment. Every time that when we went to record with Rodrigo and the crew, we spent not just a nice quality time with the food, but we spent like a nice, awesome quality time with the people. The way they receive you, the way they talk to you, the way they treat you, the way they give you love. Like thank you so much, guys, for being in my place. This is a dream come true. That word for me means means hell, bro. For me, it was amazing when we get that type of receivement, Pancho. You know, Francisco.
Yeah.
It's like that means for me everything that we could do with the TV show, because with the people was at that time 4 years ago, people was trying to look a place where show what they got.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe magazine, maybe radio, maybe TV, maybe social media, but all the things was pretty expensive, like Rodrigo says a couple of minutes ago. We give them this space for free. That's the first thing. We charge you nothing. We never charge anything. We don't get money from the people to get on the TV. So it was pretty nice.
But we ate everything there.
Oh yeah.
I saw.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me tell you, we ate the whole shit like that. No, but Francisco is that for me, Hacedor de Hambre, it is, was, and it will be a huge movement of food culture to people. You know, we are not the guys from TV. I'm not the fancy, gorgeous host.
That's super important. That's very
Yeah,
important.
because here
all
in
the
Chile,
crew is that all
exactly.
our crew are normal people, just like them.
Exactly. So
that's the way they receive us.
They received us like that. They saw just a normal type of person. When I hug them, when I talk to them, when I spend time with them, you know, like one day, one guy told me, I think it was in North, one of the little places where we went. They say, I don't know what you got, but this is the first time that I spoke for so long with a TV host. I said, why? Because, you know, there was a couple guys who came before you and they never talked to me. They never spent a minute with me, you know? So, Francisco, this TV show is not just a TV show. It's a platform to help people, you know? So that's the way these guys look at us.
Yeah, it's very much the way I saw it. I mean, because, you know, having known Rodrigo and know the way he is as a person, I knew it would be different. It was be, and just by the way he told me about the show in the first place, which was, yeah, I'm involved in the show. I do a bit here and a bit there in it, and you know, like, because that's the way he is. Rodrigo, tell me, anything stands out? Any favorite foods? Any favorite moments? Or anything that just?
Let me give you advice. All of them.
No. You have. If you have to pick one.
Okay, just one
food.
Oh my God.
I choose a moment in the. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what.
Where was it?
What number of chapter was, but Pincho Patagónico.
Oh, that will be on the season 5 of Hacedor de Hambre. It was a place called Pincho Patagónico, which is a barbecue place, kind of stuff. Huh?
And Patagónico, you can tell about because the name. They have a nice place, very escondido, ¿cómo se dice? Hidden. Yeah, it's not easy to get there, but the people that goes there, the only thing that want to do is get back again. It's incredible. The people there, the way they treat you, the way the food they do, incredible, just incredible. Love them.
They do barbecue stuff. They do sausage. They do lamb. They do cordero. Yeah. You know, they put the cordero and this huge
cross
cross. You know, from
8 hours.
Exactly. It's like 8-9 hours they cook the food over there. But it's a very small place, Francisco, which is north of Santiago, like 2 hours north. And these guys, you get north, but you get the feeling that you are in south of Chile.
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy. You say, why you do this here in north, all dry, no water, no green grass stuff, the big trees that they got on south of Chile.
Yeah.
But they got everything. They got everything. They was so amazing. I'm agree with you, Rodrigo. It's pretty nice. That is a nice place to be when
Very
you get
special.
to Chile.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very special. It makes you feel like in home. You don't want to go. You don't want to go out. You don't want to leave the place. You want to stay there forever. Drinking, eating, laughing,
And drinking.
musician. Yeah, these guys drink a lot. This guy. That was the worst TV images ever. They are out of focus. They got a lot of movement. I say, guys, what the hell is going on with you? No, we're kind of drunk.
No, we're okay.
Keep drinking.
Okay.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Pincho Patagónico is good. What else we got?
What was the place in Santiago in the park?
Which one of those?
There was one. I can't remember what it's called. I'll come back to it.
Food?
It's all mixed up because I watched. You got to understand. I watched about 8 episodes, one after the other. So it's all
but you
like
get you just go random, not on an order, right?
Not on order.
I just follow the YouTube order, so whatever came up, I put it on.
Okay.
So I have no idea.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I know. We got a lot of places. All the places where we visit.
So how many episodes have you done of Hacedor, Hambre?
Damn, a lot. We got 6 seasons. Each season was 12, 20, 24. I don't know, 100. 120.
That is a lot.
It is a lot. In each episode, we got like
over
4 or 5.
Over 400 places, no?
How many entrepreneurs will we visit?
Yeah,
more than 10, more 1,000. Yeah. We just in TV, we're just more than 100. Yeah, 1,100, I will say, Francisco.
So what was the hardest thing to do within the context of the making of the films
I think it's gonna be the same word. The hangover section, the Rodrigo. No, the hardest thing for us was to get money, to make people believe in us, and fight for the dreams. None of us. I can't remember if Rodrigo. I think you was working, right, at the time that I approached you. Yeah, you was working.
I was working on Aventura 4x4.
Yeah, I wasn't working for like 2 years, Francisco. So I tied myself to the dream that I got on my mind. I said, you know what? I want to fight. That was my number one hardest thing to do. Then make people believe in us, and I don't know, and just wait the moment before with the TV show was airing. I was freaking nervous because not even Rodrigo, ni Barbara, ni Sergio, ni Charlie, ni Francisco, the rest of the crew, I don't know, thought or knew what was going to happen. But the first time that the TV show was airing, it was a bomb. And none of us was like ready for that. Because from nothing, we get to 1,000. Like, boom, like this, was super faster, the success of the show. So that for me was the hardest part. The monetary part. The money for me was super heavy to find it. to make somebody believe you that, you know what, can you give me like a 10,000 pounds just to start a TV show? Why? What you got? Who are you? What is this? Who are you? I remember one time a girl told me, hey, who are you? You are just a TV director. You're not a host. You're not a good looking guy. You don't have the right dress to get in front of the TV. So that kind of fight, Francisco, is the fight that most of the people get daily, you know? So that's why here in Chile, I don't know over there in England, but here in Chile, it's super hard. And from one way to another, we with Rodrigo and on the rest of the crew, we show these guys, you know, that you can make a TV show, a different TV show to get people help. How? We create a culture called Hacedor. Let's call it that way. When we create this culture called Hacedor, every one of the people, Francisco, who went inside of the brand, they get like I'm gonna use the word famous, but it's not famous. They get like you know, famous, they get blessed, they start receive money, they start selling more stuff, you know, the economy grow a lot. So for us, for me, for Rodrigo, that was the main thing. When we started, when we create the thing, we say, how we make a TV show to help people. And now, today, 5 years later, we did it. We did it. And we are not the the gorgeous guy in the world. We are not thing. We are just regular people who want to help people. You know, we got it's a, how you say, corazón de servicio. It's like a server. It's, we want to serve. When you know.
No, I understand. I understand. So tell me, because Hacedor de Hambre at the moment is on hold, I presume.
Just a TV show.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to go film things at the moment in the way in which you usually do. And in Chile, it's been, you know, before the coronavirus, before COVID-19. In October there was the big demonstration, the big
right.
There are very different names. You know, some people call it the explosion of people who've had enough, the social explosion, the waking up, whatever they called it. And from October onwards, that's been very much a staple diet of the daily experiences, especially in places like Santiago and the big cities. And then the pandemic. So it's kind of gone from one crisis, big, massive crisis, to another. And the first crisis hasn't gone away. It's like it's waiting to. How does that affect you as a creator, as somebody who's creating things where the most important ingredient is people?
Well, I think that there are we're discovering the possibilities of internet. I think that's the new way to do things, to communicate things. I told you at the first at the beginning of the interview that we're making music here. I wasn't making music before because of time. Now I have time. It's a strange thing, but we are trying to aprovechar el tiempo. ¿Cómo se dice? Bueno, ahí va a aparecer.
Yes, carry on. Aprovechar el tiempo.
Aprovechar el tiempo, sí.
Use the time well, yes.
Yeah,
it's regular.
Well, for the money, we're making this. We're making this with no. We're not earning money for these things, but I have to sell eggs to make a sandwich for the neighborhood. We're ¿cómo se dice reinventar, gordo?
Reinventing.
Reinventing ourselves. That's the concept. In a lot of aspects of our lives, I think.
Yeah, and this is not only like that, Francisco. Since the October 18, then the COVID-19, we're living and we are feeling a new country, a new moment, new thoughts, new kind of people, and we gotta do a reinvention to ourselves. We cannot go outside recording some places, but we can do social media, like the main thing to help people. So we create channels to help people. We create moments to help people. We create, I don't know, any kind of stuff in order to.
A platform. Finally, it's a platform.
Like a platform. Yeah, exactly. It's a platform where we expose all the kind of entrepreneurs that we got. So I think on the way that we are not able to get to record outside and meet another people, and I think we are reinventing ourselves in the social media. But we also we are now preparing a new TV show. One of them is international, and the other one is gonna be like a Hacedor de Hambre 5.0. Like a huge, massive TV channel to help people. That's what we're creating now. We're just waiting for the money.
So you're creating a TV channel?
We are trying to get a TV channel in order to get people to get recognized. But the thing is, the COVID-19 is on the highest level now. We cannot go outside and record some stuff because nobody is going to receive you. It's not going to be the same. We're going to have to put gloves and all this mask all over the place. It's going to be the same. But we are thinking and we are creating new things in order to get, when this COVID-19 gets over, we can go outside and kill the people like with a huge, massive way to help, So that's what we're trying to do.
So a question, Rodrigo. You mentioned a while back, you just mentioned the sandwiches as a reinvention. But also, I remember you telling me when we were talking the other week that you'd been selling eggs.
Yep. Free range.
Free range.
Free range eggs.
And did you run out of eggs?
Sorry, what?
Did you run out of eggs?
Run out. Que no entendí.
Run out. Se te terminaron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They run out fast. Very fast.
No, I mean,
there's a lot of people. No, I still selling. In fact, yesterday they bring me the eggs for the tomorrow. I am delivering the eggs.
I don't know if it was a tricky question that you asked Francisco to Rodrigo about are you running out of eggs?
Eggs? I have just one.
Just one egg? Just one egg will run out.
You know that.
No, it was a question about more about the kind of things that you have to do at this time to keep going.
I never thought I will end selling eggs. Never thought about it. Never.
Yeah, but you know what? What is good about everything that we learned from the past with Rodrigo?
Yeah, that's right.
It's because we saw every day, for the last 4 years, for the past 4 years, people who reinvented themselves. There was doctors and they now have a sandwich place. They was like a huge engineer, you know, and one of these guys, it was a huge GM, a huge general manager, and now he's doing fish and chips on a food truck. I said, how you do that? How do you change that mentality?
Yeah. Why? And the other question is, why do you do that?
Rodrigo started with the Orson BBQ, Orson's BBQ, social media, making some nice meat, you know.
Was that the barbecue? Was that a barbecue?
I think, yeah. I think. Well, I'm making smoked meat. That's Orson's barbecue, and we are developing some veggie side of food too. It's another line of food because, well, not todo es carne.
For me, Orson's barbecue is a pretty nice project that needs to be, you know, exposed everywhere, but it demands a lot of work. It demands a lot of money. It demands a lot of I think
time.
more
It's
time.
A lot of time. Yeah.
But the thing is, I think.
Go on. No, finish, please.
No, I think more than just time. That type of project that Rodrigo is trying to make depends most of it from money. When you get money, you get the time, you get the moments, you get the time to.
So it needs investment.
Yep.
Big time.
I understand that.
I need what I really need. It's a place, because now I'm working in my house.
Yeah.
There is not the right place to work.
You know, that's quite an interesting, because one of the issues in the UK is because a lot of people have started to work in home, and they're kind of changing the culture of how you work because of the pandemic. One of the biggest issues with that is that all those cafes and that lived off office workers, basically, who would at lunchtime come and have some food or buy some food or whatever. They're losing everything because people are working from home. So it's a really difficult time in that context, because obviously people are going to eat. It's just what that, you know, how the whole culture is reinventing itself in the way you do that.
Yeah, but in order to get that success in that reinvention, Francisco, especially here in Chile, we gotta get through a huge wall that we got now, a huge, like the huge bud, like I wanna ask you food, but are you sanitizing all the stuff? Are you getting the right way to cook all the stuff? Are you getting blah 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 blah? The things like you are never gonna, you know, think about. This guy's gonna ask him. They asking now, so it's even more difficult.
Yeah.
To get
the explosion of what's called the risk assessment.
Exactly.
Assessing what the possibilities of risk of problem. How do you see the future, the new normal? How do you see it? What happens, and where do you place yourselves in the work you're trying to achieve?
Wow, that's a pretty hard question. How I see the future? Economically, it's pretty hard. The people without a job is reaching like 21% of the population here in Chile. With the pandemic happened, yet let us finish that. So we are approximately, we're gonna reach the 25% of the population here in Chile with cesantía. I see. I saw the future pretty hard, and I see our economy going down badly because I think our economy was based in the external companies that started working with us here in Chile. So now Chile is not the best place to be. They take the money out and leave us like naked. So from that base, being naked, being with 25% of unemployment, I think it's gonna be pretty hard. What is the best part for me? When we call normal, I would love to be normal again, but respecting nature, respecting Mother Nature, respecting the world, respecting ourselves, because what I saw before the October 18 last year was a bunch of people just working, working, thinking, doing stuff to themselves, not for the rest of the people. So when you ask Francisco how you see the new normal come, I would love to see a new normal with people that love to help. They love to, to be more like human beings, not just individuals.
Yeah.
I want to be. If I need help, I would love to see Rodrigo came to help me, and vice versa. Vice versa. And so I think it's gonna be hard. But what the hell, bro? We are Chileans, and the Chileans guys fight hard. I fight hard. My life has been a fight every day. I fight with the economy. I fight with my life. I fight with my thoughts. I fight with my, creation, all the stuff. So
With
I'm
your
ready.
belly. Yeah.
With my belly, with my fat, and all the stuff. No, but I think it's gonna be hard, bro. But we're gonna get through this. I hope we get through this like a new type of people, new type of Chilean guys. That's my way to see the things, and how we are getting ready for this. Just working in the small pieces. I got the Hacedor de Hambre in social media. I got Hacedor de Hambre in radio stations. I got Hacedor de Hambre in Peru, in Ecuador. Try to get different ways. That's how I'm trying to keep alive our brand.
Yeah. What about you, Rodrigo?
I'm waiting here.
How do you see the future?
Yeah, waiting with an open heart and open mind to get through. I see an opportunity here for in my case for Orions BBQ, for our music, for the project with Pato, for Hacedor de Hambre. I think that in a point it will be released all this tension, all this the problem, the general problem. I think that we will feel free in some point from here to a year more. I think the people will feel more freedom, and I hope that this freedom, like Pato said, make us a better humanity. That's what I hope. I saw people in a different way. People being more helpful, more compromise each other. I hope this whole thing will be a positive thing at all. At least, at last, al final, digo.
Yeah, at the end.
Después at the end, yeah.
What I saw on the radio show, Francisco, that I got in Radio Pudahuel, which is one of the
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
The main radios here in Chile. Why I asked him myself, and we talk a lot of this stuff with Rodrigo. why the radio show it's number 1 or number 2 or number 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's again not only because of the good music, right? It's not only because it's not good music. Let me tell you that. Not for me. Not for me. It's not only just because it's the Pato Cisterna, El Hacedor de Hambre, hosting that show. It's not that. It's because we got bases to help, to improve, to take the people to go outside, to make the people believe in themselves, to give them real help. The other day, I think I told you, Rodrigo or Francisco, we were speaking a little bit about this. The last 2 weeks, we gave it away like a 4 millones de pesos, 4 million pesos.
Pesos,
I don't know how much that. It's like a 3,000 pounds.
4,000 pounds, yeah.
Exactly. It's just for that, just for free. And the people was so amazed because of this thing we made that we help others to build their own dreams. So we need people like that, Francisco, Rodrigo. We need people to help others, not to help themselves. I don't know how to say that. It's like I don't want to be just a selfish kind of people. I want to give what I got here inside of my heart. I want to give them. I'm not just. I'm not the best guy. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not that. I'm just a regular guy who want to help. And now with a radio show, it's kind of that. It's crazy.
Cool. So what next? What next for either of you? I mean, Rodrigo's going to become a pop star. We know that. It's going to be the next Jimi Hendrix.
No.
I think that is a nice way to start making a TV show for Rodrigo, because he's the type of guy who wants to learn. He going to inside of the Google, and if he doesn't know it, he's trying to learn it faster, then put it on the screen. I'm not that type of guy, and I think Rodrigo has the most advantage of me on that place, and I think, bro, you should do that. Don't take your cousin for granted. Listen to your cousin. Listen to your cousin.
Maybe what you should do is go around, interviewing different guitarists or musicians. Start with Chile, and whom you of a song you like that they do, and ask them about the song and get them to teach you the song, and that's part of that, and the story behind the song and the context of the song.
The musician stuff about Rodrigo is kind of that. We should do we've been thinking about this TV show as well, where we get food and music as a reunion, like a huge moment. And then you can add, Rodrigo, what Francisco told you about the teaching people, interviewing people, like famous, not famous, whatever, musicians, just to get them.
And also ask them, what kind of food, what's their favorite dish?
I think we need to learn about all the stuff we're living now. And now, in my moment, Francisco, I think I'm drawing new stuff for the rest of my life, Some of those has a lot of Hacedor de Hambre stuff, but some of those had a lot of the thing that I love the most of my life, which is the sea. I'm a diver.
Neruda.
I don't know if I'm Pablo Neruda. I want to be a little bit more funny than Pablo Neruda, but
that's not hard.
It's not gonna happen. No, the thing is, I'm super connected with the sea. I do scuba diving. I do a lot of things, the body surf. I'm trying to get I love the silence.
Mm.
You know, the sound of the silence. It's one of the things that I love the most. It's not just being a part of the people. I don't want to be the grumpy guy. I'm not that type of guy, and Rodrigo knows me.
Yeah,
But now,
you leave that to Rodrigo.
yeah, he's the grumpy guy. I'm on my 47s, you know, on my oldest 40. I just want to be chill, bro.
You're 47.
Yeah, I'm a
Wow.
47. I look like a 55. I know, bro.
So here's a question for both of you. That probably, I would say, almost like the final question to wrap it up. How do you see yourself? How have you changed? How are you different from? Because we will have now for our generation, we have pre-COVID and post-COVID, before COVID and after COVID. Do you think you've changed? Do you think you've changed your outlook? You've changed the way you see things. I mean, Rodrigo was talking about he's got more time. That means that gives you a lot of people that have a lot of time and are stuck in that kind of the mental health has gone really heavy and they're really difficult lives. And but for you two, how has it has it changed you? Are you a different person? Can you see a difference in the way you see things, in the way you want things to be, in the way you want your life to be?
I think I yeah, it changed me, obviously. Estoy más tranquilo, no? I'm not
He's more
worried.
calm.
Yeah,
He's more calm.
Yeah. I'm more relaxed than pre-COVID.
Than before. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more patient too. I think that has been a hard patience exercise for our family, and I think for the whole world. And that I think makes you grow, makes you wiser, makes you calmer, makes you, I don't know. I feel better than pre-COVID. It's very curious, but it's true. I'm more happier, you know. Pato?
Good. For me, if I feel different now, 100%. I think for the first time in my life, Francisco, I've been worried about me and not the rest of the people. I'm the kind of guy who always was worried about my friends, my mom, my daughters, my whatever girlfriends, whatever the neighbor, whatever. And now, for the first time in my life, guys, I feel like I'm getting, worry about me. And that makes me feel super happy because I'm for the first time I'm on my 47s. I'm trying to get I'm meeting a guy who really didn't know who was it. I don't know if you guys follow me, but on my 47s, for the first time in my life, I'm meeting Patricio. Who the fuck is Patricio? Yourself. Exactly. Who the hell is Patricio? Patricio is a calm guy. He's not a super crazy guy doing a lot of stuff. That was the job for Patricio.
That's the character. Yeah,
it's the character. Now, I'm super happy because of that. Because I'm giving myself my time, my moments, my silence. And the way that I look on the future, it's a phrase that I love that I wrote a lot of time ago is I'm somewhere in the future and I look much better than I look right now. I'm always thinking about that. I don't know where the future is, but I know that I know that I don't, that I know that I know that I'm going to be better than now. So I don't know what is going to happen with me, guys. No idea. But I do know that I'm going to be much better than now. And that much better than now doesn't mean rich, doesn't mean multimillionaire guy means that gonna give myself the time to teach, to give other people what I got inside of me, you know? So that makes me happy, bro. That makes me feels happy about it.